I am officially on Christmas vacation. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Laura Writes. If you're new here, hi, I'm Laura. I write young adult fiction. I'm currently writing young adult horror, but I've had some inklings in my head for my young adult contemporary fantasy. Is that what we're calling it these days? My vampire book. But we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. So I do write currently YA horror, and that's what I'm mostly gonna be working on this weekend. As you guys know, I like to do weekend vlogs, although I am considering most likely will veto vlogging this week because I am on Christmas vacation. I have the whole week of Christmas off. So today is day 1 of 9 days in a row. That includes weekends. Of 9 days in a row that I don't have to work, and I plan to work on my book. So I was thinking about maybe vlogging this week, like during the week, but I don't know because my weekend vlogs are already long and they only vlog like 2 days because I'm a chatty catty, y'all. So if you like vlogs where people just talk incessantly but entertainingly, maybe, question mark, and you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But anyway, so yeah, so it is day 1 of 9 days of getting this book together, and it's around, I want to say like, I don't know why I tell you guys what time it is, like you care, but it's what I do now. It's literally exactly 11 a.m. I've been up since 9, spent some time just laying in bed, checking my phone, looking at TikTok, looking at YouTube, talking to my friends, you know, the usual. And now I'm up and ready to go. We have made a rule during my 9 days, because this is a day, these are 9 days I'm going to be focused on really getting ready to rewrite this book. And I have some goals and I have some things, but I'm gonna do a separate video on that stuff, so be on the lookout. Like I said, if you're not already subscribed, and you can already tell from the first 40 seconds of this video that I'm awesome and you want to follow me in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ding ding ding. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because I'm trying to, like, you know, ramp those up. And right now we're watching 25 days of Christmas, and I'm posting what I watch every day on there. Exciting content, y'all. But I do also put a lot of stuff on my Insta stories. So anyway, doesn't matter. Enough of the plugging. What are we gonna do during these 9 days? Okay, so plans. I'm going to try to replot as quickly as possible the book. I think that's the last thing I did in my last vlog. Last weekend, I should update you guys. Thank you guys, first of all, so much for all of your kind words and thoughts and like positive healing vibes for my dad, who, as I said in my last vlog, was he did test positive for COVID, and we have been, I mean, I don't want to say like we're in the clear, because you never know with COVID. It is so weird, and like random things can happen months later or whatever, but as of right now, my dad has had it for, what is it, like 7, 8, 9, I guess 10 days now, and he never got more than a slight loss of taste, and just maybe a little lethargy, but he said he wasn't really sure if it was from that or just because he wasn't doing anything because he was quarantined. I mean, my dad also is one of those people who like says like, oh, like I haven't had a cough in 5 years, when like he had one like a month before. So like you can't, you know, really trust his assessments all the time. He did seem a little more tired, but that was it. I'm really kind of like, I really was convinced that if either one of my parents got it, that it was going to be much worse, and I feel so lucky, and it also just makes me feel so sad for so many others who are not so lucky, that my dad so far has fared okay with the virus. So still very scared for him. I still know that things can happen, you know, in the future. So please keep sending your positive healing vibes to not just my dad, but all the other families out there that are in a similar struggle that we are, worrying about their loved ones and worrying about themselves. So it's a scary time, you guys, but I feel like some sort of resolution is on the horizon, sort of. My sister-in-law is going to be getting the vaccine this week, so that is really exciting, and I think my parents will get it soon as well. So So yeah, so it's just, I can't tell you how much it means to me that you guys, I really think it has something to do with it. I really do. I truly believe in like positive energy and the universe and manifesting and all that stuff. I do believe in it, and I do think that all of your positive thoughts, you know, we can change the molecules of water, you guys. Okay, that's a whole other, I don't want to get down into that deep dive. I'm getting way off topic, but basically what I'm trying to say is thank you so much for all your well wishes for my dad and keeping us in your thoughts, and I do truly think it helped, and I'm so grateful that he's good. So I'm gonna stop rambling about my dad. So this weekend, what do I have in store for this weekend? So last we talked, I was starting to work on the scene cards. So as I showed you guys, I printed out my scene cards, and let's get some, yeah, where I can start filling stuff out. So that is my plan for today is, I'm gonna use Save the Cat. I do have my plotting Bible up behind me so that when I start getting into the nitty gritty of this stuff, then I'm gonna start using that information to help me fill in these cards. But for now, there is a, let me show you. If you're not familiar with Save the Cat, I do have this linked in the description if you wanna check it out. I mean, I feel like if you're on authortube, everyone has talked about this book ad nauseum, so you're probably like, you already have it. But just in case you're unaware, let me find it. So, in Save the Cat, she has this sort of, can you guys see this? Like a breakdown, right? Where she shows, like in Act 1, she has like, okay, opening image is 1. Theme state is 2. And then for setup, she has 6 cards. So I'm assuming that means 16s. Now, I know this doesn't have to be so literal, but what I'm gonna do is kind of number these out as like a idea, because she does actually, they are pretty equal. So she has 16 scenes in Act 1, 20 in the first half of Act 2, 20 in the second half of Act 2, and then 16 in Act 3. So I'm gonna try to number out all those cards, put in the beat that they're in. So like set up scene 4, you know, like our card 4 or whatever. I'm gonna number all of those out on these cards, and then I'm gonna fill in the scenes or whatever information I already know. I know I don't have the fully fleshed out of everything, but there are certain things that I know are gonna happen at certain beats that are from the original. So I'm gonna fill out everything I already know for each card. That's the first like plan. And then once I have all that done, then I'm gonna start with Act 1 and start filling in the full cards so that I have Act 1 completely plotted out, like replotted. I also think last week I talked about going through the different scenarios for why she's back in town, why she left town and why she's back. And I originally thought I was gonna go with 1, but then when I started plotting it out, it was kind of taking the theme and the vibe in a different direction than I was wanting. So I have settled on 2. I'm hoping 2 will work. I think I've been thinking about it. So I have been doing work this week, thinking about it, how that's gonna play out. And I think it's gonna work out better, even though 1 is a little more aligned with like horror tropes. I also just think when you're in books, this is the thing, is like I'm a huge horror movie fan, and I'm new to horror books, not reading them. I read them all as a child, and I kind of took a hiatus of reading them in the last few years, but I just like binge read like 5 or 6. I'm gonna do a whole video on that. I already told you guys about what I've learned from reading horror books in terms of how to write them, but what happens in horror movies is very different than horror books, especially since I'm doing young adult and the expectations of books and storytelling and things like that. Movies can be very plot driven, and a lot of horror movies are plot driven, but the book needs to be character driven, and I just felt like with the choice I made, it was making it too character driven. I'm sorry, too plot driven, and also the character driven aspects were going in a different direction than I wanted to go. So we're gonna try out scenario 2. Character was, I'll be very vague, was at grandma's and is now back home with her parents. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to work out these plot things, and Aaron's making pancakes, so hopefully I'll be eating those soon. And then, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. And later today, we are gonna do some Christmas decoration stuff that we have to finish up. And, yeah, some other things on the horizon. Oh, I also said my vampire book. Just want to tell you about that really quick. I know this is like a super long intro, but, as you guys know, I'm obsessed with vampires, love vampire stuff, live for it, and I've had this vampire idea for a couple months now that I've mentioned here and there. It's on the back burner. It's not something I'm actively working on, but I had some revelations about the story and where it could go that I'm really excited about, that I do want to not forget. So I am going to be working a little bit at some point this weekend, writing down all of my ideas that I do have, because I think that's something I'm gonna work on maybe next. Now remember, this horror idea is one of 3 that I think could work as companion novels to each other. They're not like sequels or whatever, but like companions of the 3 in the same world. But you know, if something happens with the horror, doesn't go anywhere, the other 2 could still work, but I'd have to reimagine them because they kind of do link in my mind. So it would be weird for one of those to go first. So if this horror one doesn't, you know, get me an agent or whatever, I think I want to pivot to the vampire one, especially since it seems like a lot of vampire books are being bitten right now, is what I was gonna say. Bought. Oh, hi Lacey, she just pushed the door open. Oh, and Aaron's here with pancakes. So I think that's my cue to stop talking about the vampire stuff. I'll get back to it later. Aaron made me some pancakes. So, and these are Kodiak cakes, that's what they're called? Yeah. So they're supposed to have high protein. So we'll see if they're any good and I'll let you know the verdict later. All right, guys, I'm here to give you a little bit of an update because I'm having a little bit of a crisis. So I started working on the cards. Okay, first of all, oh my gosh, so many things are going on. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like fill out the scenes that I know where they're gonna go. But I realized because I'm like reconceptualizing the whole book, I don't quite know where they're gonna go in order yet. Like I might know the beat, but I don't know the order. So instead I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fill out the numbers for each card because I know that there's going to be, tentatively as of right now, 72 scenes, because that's what she has in that picture that I showed you guys. So I'm just like, I'm gonna write out each 72 scenes, what beat they are. So I'll show you an example. So like here's one, right? So I have like scene 14, beat, debate, 5 out of 6, because there should be 6 debate scenes. Again, I know it doesn't have to be exact. This is just what I'm going to build off of, and then I can make adjustments. So then I ran out of paper and I needed the rest of the 72. So I printed out 51 more scene cards. And then what happened? What did my stupid printer do, or Scrivener or whatever? Where the beat is, it printed the date and the time. And if you don't know this already, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Not really in looks, in body, or a lot of other things, but I am when it comes to stuff like this. So this is driving me nuts. So I was like, okay, I was very tempted to reprint, but I'm like, no girl, you cannot waste 51 pieces of paper. Plus my good friend Lizelle cannot stand paper waste. I would not do that, Lizelle. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get some white it out right over it. Y'all, I don't know what I did to my whiteout, okay? But this doesn't look right. This doesn't look how it's supposed to. So I broke it somehow. So we actually have a Walmart pickup at 4 o'clock today because tomorrow's Falcor's birthday, and we typically go to like a pet store and get him like a cake and toys and treats and stuff, but we are doing pickup stuff only, and because we live out here in the sticks, there's like almost nowhere that does pickup except for Walmart. So he's not getting a cake tomorrow, but that's okay. He usually just eats the frosting anyway. We're gonna get him a bunch of his other favorite foods, and we're gonna get Little Caesars. He loves pizza, so we'll give him a little bit of the pepperonis off the pizza. He'll never know the difference. He'll love it. But anyway, so we're doing that pickup. So we have the stuff for tomorrow for his birthday. He'll be 8 years old, you guys. My little puppy. He's gonna be an old man. Anyway, so I went ahead, and it's before the time where they say you can't add anymore. So I added some whiteout to my order. Oh my God, I didn't realize this is getting all over my pajamas. So yeah, so now I have to wait to wipe those out. So I can't really fill those out until I wipe those out, which is later, which is kind of stressful also because we decided for the 9 days off that I would not watch any TV or do anything before 5 p.m. And then after 5 p.m. I don't have to do work anymore. Like, 'cause that's how I'm like measuring my day, but I'm not even gonna get that till after 4. So I'm either not gonna get to that stuff till tomorrow, or maybe I'll just make the exception and work on it tonight, but I still don't wanna watch any TV or do anything like leisurely before 5 o'clock, and it's only 12:53. So I think I am gonna start trying to plot out Act 1. My battery's also going dead, that's why I'm talking fast, trying to get this all in before I have to change batteries. So I think I'm gonna work on filling out some of Act 1. And I also wrote down some ideas for filming. I need to get some videos filmed, so I made like a list of all those. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, but I'm a little bit of a crisis. And now I have whiteout all over me and not on the paper where I need it. So, you know, you make plans and Sky Daddy laughs. What can you do? So, all right, I'm gonna try to fill out these cards for Act 1, and hopefully I can get that done. right, guys, just wanted to update you again really quickly. I've had a little bit of a breakthrough. I have figured out what my scene 1 and scene 2 are going to be because I had to completely reconceptualize Act 1. Almost all of Act 1 is going to be different. There's maybe like one scene that's being saved, but it's going to change dramatically. So I'm excited about that. I still have to flesh them out, but I at least know like where they're going to happen and like what's going to happen. So I just wanted to update you on that. And then I don't think you can see it, but today is Alexa's birthday. So Alexa, happy birthday. And I'm gonna sit and watch her live stream. She has Lainey on and a couple of her trad pub friends. And rather than, I'm not prepared to be on screen today. We have stuff going on in the background. And I'm just like, I'm actually getting like a lot of work done for once in my life. So I'm gonna watch the stream, wish Alexa a happy birthday, and continue to work on this. So I'm really excited about that. I felt like there was something else I was gonna update you on, but you know, I'm old, so I can't remember what it was. But that's what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go watch a little bit of Alexa's birthday stream. Hey guys, I'm back with another update. It's around 9 p.m. now on Saturday. What did I do last? Oh yeah, I was watching some of Alexa's birthday live stream while I worked on my book, and I was really focusing on Act 1 and kind of like filling some things out and making notes and brainstorming, but really trying to flesh out the opening image and the theme stated. And I have the theme stated figured because I'm gonna use the theme stated from previous drafts, only I'm gonna change it a little bit, but it's enough that like I have it figured out. I'm really struggling with the opening image, and part of like my anxiety, neuroses, ADHD, all the things that are wrong with me is that I am such a perfectionist that I feel like I have to get it perfectly right before I can move forward, which is very stunting because I feel like, okay, I should just move on to something else or just go with what I think and then I can always fix it later. And like, I feel like I'm incapable of doing that, which is like not good. It's not good. So my goal for tonight is to try to just come up with a opening image in progress so that I have something and I can move forward, and if I need to change it or fix it later, I can do that. And I need to like allow myself to not be perfect with my decisions right away. This is why I have such a hard time finishing books, finishing projects, finishing everything, because I have a hard time regulating my expectations and like my feelings about it, which then overwhelm me. And then I just want to give up. Because then I start getting into negative self-talk about like, why is this so hard for you? Why does this seem so much easier for everybody else? Why can't you get this? Maybe you suck at this. Maybe you suck at everything. Like, it escalates quickly. So anyway, I found myself doing that. I found myself like spiraling, and I had to just take a break. So we went ahead and watched our Christmas movie, which we watched Santa Girl, which randomly came across it. I hadn't even seen it. And I thought I had looked through all the Netflix movies like a million times, and we had never seen this one before, like as an option. But it came out last year. It's a Netflix original. You guys, it is so funny. If you like YA, this is like the epitome of like a YA Christmas movie. It's about Santa Claus's daughter who wants to go off to college to be like a normal girl, and she ends up like in a love triangle, and like, I don't know, dude, it's so good. I love it so much. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend that. But now I think I'm gonna try to, I would like to feel accomplished with at least those 2 single beat scenes tonight. We did finally get our Walmart pickup, so I am gonna also at some point white out those things and fill in the rest of the cards for the beats and stuff, so I feel accomplished. I also got a binder to put them in and some like paper protector thing, so you know, I'm going a little extra on it. This is what they say when like preparation becomes procrastination. Yeah, I think I'm at that level at this point. But I'm not really procrastinating because I do feel like I've figured out a lot of things and I've gotten a lot of like thought work done today, which is what I'm trying to do, like to outline. But a lot of it just doesn't feel concrete yet. But this is what I'm saying. I need to just move forward anyway and stop waiting for it to be perfect, because I just need to like get some sort of draft going. So that's where I'm at right now. Aaron's taking out the dogs. He should be back in a minute. So I think I'm gonna maybe try to work on that a little bit more tonight. We also want to go through some boxes of stuff that we haven't unpacked since we moved here, because we moved here and then hated it and thought we were going to move back really quickly. We were supposed to move back actually at the beginning of this year. Then COVID happened and we were like, okay, we're not moving back. Let's just accept that we're gonna stay here for a few more years. So now we need to fully like unpack. So we're slowly working on that. So I think we're gonna go through a few boxes, and I'm gonna try to think through these 2 scenes, and hopefully before bed tonight I will feel some sort of peace about the opening image. Maybe. Stay tuned. Good morning. It is Sunday, December 20th, my little Falcor's 8th birthday. It is 12:45. I've been up for a couple of hours now, looking at YouTube, talking to Aaron, giving Falcor all the rubs this morning, all the scratches, because it's his 8th birthday, and I love that boy so much. He's my first baby. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. So I'll probably, when we give him our presents, I'll try to show you some of them. He gets so excited over presents. He, like, even though he's 8 and he's considered a senior dog now, he like still gets so excited, and he hops around like a little puppy, and he's just so sweet, and he snorts so loud, and he's in every video. As you guys know, at some point you can hear him snoring because he never leaves my side. I'm really gonna start crying now. Okay, I love that dog so much. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what's going on this morning. Last night, I did not end up like catching you guys up for the end of the night because I was really kind of just struggling with, I'm trying to work on, as you guys know, like the opening image scene. And so I called Kevin, and I wanted to talk to Kev for a while about it. And, you know, he mostly just yells at me and tells me I'm overthinking things, which he's always right, but we ended up talking for a while, and I just did that until I was tired, and then I went to bed. But it was nice catching up with him, and I realized that, like, I just need to have an opening image, and I can change it later. I can fix it later. It's not set in stone. I don't have to have everything perfect before I start drafting again. So, like, I have a vague idea of what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to keep that for now. And then if something inspires me later, then that's fine. I can change it or whatever. But let's just move forward. Don't let this stunt me. You know, gotta keep it moving. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I've also this morning been reading some of, and I plan to read some more, The Magic Words. This is the Let's Talk Craft Book Club book choice for January. We will be discussing it January 10th, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Special co-host Lindsay Puckett and Alexa Donne with me and Kevin. So if you want information about this book, it is linked in the description if you want to check it out. So you can join us during the live stream. I will also link the announcement video that has all that information again about the live stream, and all the Instagram info for the book club is also down in the description. So I've been reading this, and yeah, so my day today will consist of reading some of this, continuing to work on Act 1, but also celebrating Falcor's birthday, and yeah, I guess that's, I don't want to get some like cleaning done as well. Oh, I need to film. I do plan to film today. It is Falcor's birthday though, so I don't know. But I want to try to get a video up for tomorrow, so yeah, I'm gonna try to film, so we'll see. It's also pouring rain, so weird. I guess if I lived somewhere colder, it'd be snowing, so I kind of prefer that since I'm not leaving the house. So yeah, so that's my catching you up for the morning. I'm gonna go back to reading some of this before Aaron gets home with the pizza. And yeah, I'll check back in later. Look, I'm trying to look at you. You know, something's up. Let me get up. It's okay. Alki, today's your birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Do you want to get some birthday presents?
What's in here?
Daddy's got some birthday presents for you.
What's in here?
Sissy, let Falky see his birthday presents.
We got one right here, the monkey guy.
Oh, what is that, Falks?
No, Lacey.
Let Falky see it first. Oh, you got a monkey, Falks?
Lacey, come here. Come here.
He's like, wait, what else is in
What
there?
else is in here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What is this?
Oh,
It
what's
says
that?
Hashtag spoiled on it.
Oh.
Huh? And I think... Oh. And then squeaks. No lease. Let Falky have it. It's Falky's present.
Oh. Falky likes that one, Daddy.
Okay, what else we got in here?
Oh, there's more, Falks.
We got... No, baby. No, no, no.
She
We got
just
this
wants...
little rope thing.
Ooh.
Look, Falky. No, 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 baby. Hold on. Go, boy. There you go. Okay, what else we got? Falky. What else we got? We got something else in here. Okay, this guy. Whoa.
Oh.
Get it, guys. Get it. Alright, Lacey, hold on. Okay, what else we got, Falks? Oh.
Oh, that's a bone.
A bone. That smells like, that tastes like bacon. Tasty bacon flavor, buddy.
Ask Daddy to take it out of the package.
Okay. I'll cut this part.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I had to go get scissors, but no, hold on, let Falky have it first. Hey, look at that, buddy.
Oh.
Alright, Falky. Falky, what else I got? What else do I got?
He's like, I'm good.
Falky. What is that, buddy? What is that?
Oh, is
He's
that...
looking the package.
Is that a knuckle bone?
Look, it's a natural bone marrow, marrow bone, or whatever, slices.
Oh, and there's enough for
Look at
Sissy,
him, look at
too.
him. He's like licking it and biting on it. And there's 4 of them, 1 for each puppy. So Lisa, yes, you get your own. Okay, Falky, you ready? Oh, buddy. Okay, Lisa, there's yours, baby.
Doesn't take hers on the floor.
Okay, that's it, guys. Happy birthday, Falky.
Happy birthday, Falks. Happy birthday, Falky boy.
Happy birthday, Falks. You like that, buddy? Is it good?
Okay, Falky's had his pizza for lunch. Then he had some doggy wet food for dinner. And now we don't have cake, but we do have ice cream. With some whipped cream on top for the Falks. Happy birthday, Falky. Oh, the other doggies have theirs on the floor. Uh-oh, Falks. Okay, Mama's gonna put this on the bed for you, okay?
Let me put it on the floor with it for him.
Okay. There's that. Oh, the ice cream might be a little frozen still. Okay, Dad's gonna put it on the floor so it doesn't get all over the bed now. Happy birthday, Falks. Hey guys, just doing a quick update again, because I haven't updated you in a while. It's like 8 p.m. We just got done watching our Christmas movie for the night. We watched Deck the Halls. I haven't really worked on my book that much. It's Falcor's birthday. We've just been kind of like hanging with him, and you know, as you guys saw, he got some presents and ice cream. We've just been cuddling with him on the bed and watching Christmas movies. And right now I'm actually planning out my videos. I'm not gonna film anything tonight. I'm actually gonna film them all tomorrow since I have the day off, and I'm gonna try to film several videos in one day. So I am planning out my videos right now, and then I think I'm gonna work on my book in just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I just thought I would give you a quick little update while Aaron takes the dogs out. And yeah, I'll be back later, I guess, when I do some work. Hey guys, funny seeing me again, huh? Actually, you're probably like, what are you talking about? This is your vlog, right? Yeah, but it's actually Tuesday the 22nd. So the last clip I think you saw of me was on Falcor's birthday, and I was getting ready to work on some writing. And I'm just gonna be honest, I didn't end up getting much done at all. I was really just kind of thinking about stuff, and it was Falky's birthday, and we just kind of cuddled and watched TV and hung out, and yeah. So then I was like, okay, then I'm gonna vlog on Monday and work on my book and add that as like the last day, since I didn't do much writing on Sunday. And so I wanted to film first. So I filmed 3 videos Monday morning, and then like literally right after I got done filming, which I did them early in the day, like before noon or around noon. And then I got like a terrible like pain in my stomach, which I'm on a new dosage of a medication that has been doing that from time to time, but I actually haven't had it in like a week or so. So I thought I was done with like getting acclimated to this new dosage, but it just like struck me yesterday and I felt really terrible. Like thought I was gonna throw up all day. So I basically spent the rest of the day in bed. So I didn't work on writing and I didn't film. So now it's Tuesday and this vlog is probably gonna go up, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday. But I wanna give you at least another day of me being productive and working on my book. So that's why I'm here. It's Tuesday. I just got done eating lunch. It's 1:19. I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. I uploaded my video on my favorite YA book reads of the year. So if you haven't seen that, I'll have it linked down in the description. But now I'm at the desk. I'm ready to go, people. Let's fill out some of these scene cards. Let's stop obsessing. And when I say let's, I mean me. About everything being perfect. I can fix these things later. This is just a draft. These are just ideas. I need to stop obsessing and let's just get it over with. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check in a little bit and I'll let you know what kind of progress I have. I at least want to get these kind of like semi-filled in for the first two scenes. So, and I'm working on Act 1. So maybe, yeah, I'll check in a little bit and let you know how Act 1 is going. Okay, so quick update. It is now 3:15 and I have ended up doing it on a piece of paper. Sorry, it looked like I had something on my face, but it's actually on my screen. So I basically had to write out the order in which I see things happening. I'm not exactly sold on this Act 1 just yet. It's just different when you're trying to set up a horror because it's a horror contemporary. So like there's still contemporary things happening with the horror aspect to it. So like I need to set it up like a contemporary, but it also needs to feel like a horror. And so it's like, nah, you know. So anyway, I figured out all the beats for Act 1. My opening image, theme stated. I have 6 set up scenes, a catalyst, and then 6 debate scenes, and then the break into 2. So I also looked up, I was trying to think about the beginnings of other books, horror books, and so I have a couple that I was looking at, and then I pulled up Clown in a Cornfield because I think that has a really good setup in the beginning that's like very like you don't know it's gonna be a horror, but like it's not so far off from being a horror, if that makes sense. So anyway, so now my plan is to take these, because these are just like, I just have like talking to parents on FaceTime. Like I don't have any specifics. So now what I'm gonna do is take my scene cards right at the top, this here, and then start filling this stuff out, like the theme type, if there's any subplot stuff happening, and then these cards have like cause, what happened, effect, the consequences that's in the plot, and then why it matters to the third rail, and then the realization, and so type of thing. So I'm gonna try to fill these in for the first act. Yeah, I don't know if I can keep doing this at this desk. I hate working at the desk. It's nice to spread things out, but I usually work on my laptop, which is still sitting right here. I just haven't brought it in to be worked on, honestly, because with the COVID getting worse and people getting it who are using masks anyway, like my dad, who has literally never been anywhere without a mask. Until the holidays are over and these vaccines are going out more, we're just avoiding all interactions with other people, just period. So like we're only doing grocery pickup. There's only one grocery store. It's like 30 minutes from here. So we've been doing our grocery pickup from there. And yeah, we're really minimizing. My poor dogs need to be groomed. We haven't done that. So that's why I haven't brought my laptop in to be worked on. I don't want to interact with other people, even in a very minimal, you know, exchange. So I can't use my laptop. And it's really hard to just continue to work at the desk. It's just not super comfortable. I like to be comfy when I'm trying to like think. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to fill some of these out at the desk, but I might move over to the bed and see how that goes. But that's my plan for today, is I would like to get these all filled in by the end of the day. That would be, well, you know, that would be well for sure. I'm feeling so unsure, but I need to just get a draft. I need to just, yeah, Falks agrees. I need to just get a draft of something, and then maybe I can send it to like Kevin or have Aaron read it and get some feedback. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll draft Act 1. Or I don't know. You guys, I feel like writing is so much harder for me than other people, and it's not fair, you know? Why do other people just, they have ideas, they write them down, and they move on with their lives? Water. Okay. I'm gonna get back to trying to fill these out, and we'll see where the day goes. Hey guys, it is now 10 p.m. on Tuesday, and finally I'm going to end this vlog. So I continued to work earlier and just a little bit ago, because I took some time off for dinner and watched our Christmas movie, A Christmas Night. If you want to know what I thought of it, you'll have to look at my Instagram. Laura 2.0. I'll have Aaron put it at the bottom of the screen. So I have been like sort of filling out these scene cards and like making quick little notes about the scenes and kind of starting to fill them out. But I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't get as much done as I wanted. I was like, yes, I would love to get all of these scene cards filled out by the end of the night. And you know, that was kind of silly of me, because this is the first time, as you guys know, I really wanted to do a much more intense outlining for this rewrite than I've done before. Now previously I've kind of worked in phases of getting out of discovery writing or pantsing to outlining. And so my first version of this book, my first main writing of this book, it was a very loose outline, if at all. It was just like literal, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like dots, like bullet points. There you go. So then when I did the second time, I did note cards. So it was basically just a note card of like literal, like, Falcor's really going at it with the snoring. It was like one step up from bullet points, because it was like, goes to, this is not really what happened in my book, but like goes to the market, gets angry at cashier, goes home. Like, you know, it was like that. And then I was like discovering the scene. And this time around, that has not served me well. And I want to be better at really fleshing out. And that's why I like the, that's why I like these scene cards, right? So I did realize that I messed up and actually wrote subplot twice instead of alpha plot and subplot, but that's neither here nor there. I'm working on fixing them with some whiteout when I get to those. But just to kind of show you, because this one doesn't have any information on it yet, like I basically wrote on the top like dad in the art studio, right? This is what I would have, so this would have been like my first version, right? I would have just written like dad at the art studio, and like then I would have just written it. Then like in my second version of outlining, I would have wrote dad in the art studio, and then I would have been like dad shows this, and then she says this, and then they are happy or whatever. And it would have been like bullet points under this. But what I'm trying to do now is really fill in this whole card, okay? So that's like what type of scene it is based on the scene types from Writing Deep Scenes, what the alpha plot is, what the subplot is, and then what happens, what the consequences are, why it matters in terms of the internal struggle, the realization the character has from that, and then what does that cause the character to do, the action from the realization, all of that. I'm trying to fill out while also putting on the back any specifics, if there's like any dialogue or like just anything that occurs to me that I want to happen in the scene in the back. So what I'm realizing is this is really hard. It's like similar to drafting. Like I feel like this is like it's like drafting. I know I just repeated it because I was gonna try to like give a better explanation, but I just repeated myself. But it feels like it's a first version of this new, and so I can't just, I have to like think, and it's not something I'm used to doing, and I know that it's going to be for the better, but I guess I just thought I was going to sit down and just jot away my ideas, and I'm realizing now that like I have to actually sit here and stare at this piece of paper and try to envision the scene in the same way that you stare at your computer screen and try to come up with stuff in the scene, if that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is this is going to take longer than I was thinking to get these filled out, but that's okay, because my thought is that having all of this filled out and all the notes on the back is going to make the drafting part so much quicker. Like this is going to be the long part. So I think I'm in this for the long haul, and I want to try to be more realistic with myself about, like, cause I started to feel bad that like I can't get these filled out quick enough, and I'm just like, yo, let's have a little come to Jesus moment here about what I'm really trying to do here. And so I am just trying to be honest with myself that like, this is the right path. This is the way I want to go, but it's new and it's hard, and that's okay. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm going to continue working on this week. And then in my next weekend vlog, hopefully I'll have made some progress. I don't know. I'm hoping to at least have like the first 2 completely filled out. Maybe I'll already have some notes for 3. So maybe like the first 3 really filled out at a minimum, like maybe 1 a day. And just kind of being okay with, yeah, maybe I should try to do that. Maybe I should try to set the goal of getting 1 a day filled out, which I know is probably too slow. Probably too slow. Because the way I have it plotted out right now, which this is really arbitrary, so this could definitely change, but I just needed some sort of formula, some sort of plug-in, because free for all scares me, gives me anxiety. The book has 72 scenes. 20, 40, 56, 66, 72. So if I only did 1 a day, that made me choke, y'all, just saying that out loud. If I only did 1 a day, if you do that math, carry the 4, it would take me 72 days to plot this out. I'd like to think that I'm gonna eventually get more than 1 a day, but like for now, getting into the groove, I'm gonna give the aim for 1 a day, because then that would give me, oh my God, 72 days would mean like all of Q1. Okay, that cannot work, because I need to get the full draft done by the end of Q1. So maybe for now I'll do 1 a day, and then maybe ramp it up to 2 a day. Let's see how it goes by the weekend. Maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's just hard because I'm just starting out and I gotta get into the groove and gotta like, you know, and then once I get, so this is I'm really struggling with Act 1 because I'm putting like a lot of pressure on it being a setup for a horror. So I really wanna like, it's so important for horror to like set a tone really early on in a really clear setting, and yeah, so a lot of pressure on that. So anyway, that is gonna be all for this vlog. I was gonna show you guys, we just got a Christmas piece in for our Christmas village. So Aaron and I have been building a Christmas village since 2015. Every year we buy pieces for the village. And we just got our new one in, and I was gonna show you guys that, but It's late, it's in the living room. Let's save it for the next vlog. I will show you our little Christmas village. It'll be after Christmas the next time I see you guys, but you know, I like to keep my Christmas decorations up longer, especially since I ended up putting them up way later. I like to have them up for a good solid month at least. So yeah, I guess that's it for this weekend-ish, because now it's Tuesday. But that's the progress that I'm making, or lack thereof of progress. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't remember what was in this vlog over the weekend, but you know, I did some things. Checked some boxes. I'm a mess, you guys, but I manifested really hard yesterday, and 2021, I'm gonna get it together. You mark my words. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with me this weekend. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that other people might enjoy hanging out with me too. And if you want to make sure to hang out with me again next weekend, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.